Demonstrators defy calls by their leaders to stay off the streets of Bamako. Their target this time is the headquarters of the ruling RPM party in the capital. As they ransack the offices, police arrived firing tear gas. Earlier, funeral prayers were held for 4 victims killed as police clashed with opposition alliance members late Saturday. Mali's security forces called them troublemakers, but protest organizers led by the influential Imam MAHMOUD DICKO consider them as martyrs.
First of all, I want to pay tribute to the young who died in the latest protests. I call on all Malians, and the young in particular, not to fall into the trap of violence. We can be strong without being violent. Our determination for this struggle is unshakable. We fight to restore the honor of the nation, to end this catastrophic situation that this government has led us into, for the decay of Mali to no longer be a reality, but a memory. This movement we have started is the beginning of hope.
Thousands gathered for the funeral. As the dead were taken for burial, hundreds stayed behind. They said they feared for their leader's safety. On Friday, thousands of protesters took over government buildings in the capital. They pushed their way into the parliament compound and the national television station, burned tires and barricaded roads in the capital. Police responded with tear gas. Gunfire was heard. 60 people were arrested, among them several opposition figures. The protesters returned on Saturday, but in smaller numbers. Their anger is directed at President Ibrahim Boubacar Keita. Demonstrations began in June after Mali's constitutional court overturned election results and have evolved to include frustrations over the economy, alleged corruption and insecurity from armed groups. Embattled President Ibrahim Boubacar Keita tried to appease the protesters.
Avec toutes les forces vives de la nation.
I will continue to favor dialogue with all the active forces of the nation for the establishment of a national unity government composed of Republican and patriotic groups, and not the breakers and demolishers of the country. Mali deserves better than that.
Shortly after, security forces clashed with protesters at the home of MAHMOUD DICKO. President Ibrahim Boubacar Keita, or Ibeka as is known in Mali, had promised to dissolve the court at the heart of the disputed election results, hold elections in contested areas, and form a national unity government.
They're an important first step, and I think the idea is that the president is going to join with the opposition and have hopefully real dialogue, and hopefully this will take place under the eyes of ECOWAS, the regional group that I think can actually help make sure that this moves forward smoothly.
The opposition had earlier rejected Keita's offer to reform the constitutional court and demanded the dissolution of parliament. A team from the regional bloc ECOWAS is trying to mediate between the two sides, but with the renewed violence coming hours after calls for calm by opposition leaders, there are concerns of more clashes in the coming days. Ahmed, Idris, Al Jazeera.